Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to take a look at the other EZA Vegito, the Int Vegito. Now they really went, like the Tech Vegito and the Int Vegito, I feel like were fairly different before their EZA. I mean, they had some similarities, but they've really made them parallels of each other here. So they're basically the same unit with just some subtle differences, and it does, I guess, affect their role a little bit. So we'll take a look at it here. So the Infigito, like the tech one, is also 80% all types lead. Doesn't really matter. Maybe in Battlefield you'd use that, but there's better all types leaders you can use. His super attack is supreme damage and raises allies' attack and defense by 30%. So same super attack effect. So also buffing the allies by 30%. And then this guy gets attack and defense 150. He gets an additional 20% per key sphere for attack. And then he has a chance of performing a crit plus 5% with each attack performed up to 30. All allies key 3 and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. So really the parts that are different are this. This guy gets attack on orb and the other one gets defense on orb. This guy gets crit chance, the other one gets dodge. And then this guy gives 3 key, and then the other one gives the attack and defense support. But then they both have an additional, has a high chance of becoming a super. So very paralleled units here. And actually, because he gets up to 30% crit chance, I mean, I've got mine built with 15 crit. Realistically, I should be going full additional with this guy. So, but I've got a level 5 silver like crit on there, so I got to keep that on there. The gold one, I'll probably keep that on too, but it's fine. We'll leave him as is. And then the oddest thing about this guy, he only has 6 links, but the tech one had 7 links, so that really doesn't make sense to me at all. Very, very odd there. Very odd choice to do that, but we'll go ahead and see how he looks here. So just remember, this guy's getting attack nuking, but otherwise basically the same unit. So pretty much the same team we ran before. I'm going to link him up with this guy. Like the other Vegito, doesn't really have like a perfect linking partner, but he does share 4 links with this guy. And I decided to pull this guy out because obviously I never use him, but I just want to see like how bad he is today. And then the other thing, it reminded me, I like haven't link leveled him. And dude, this guy is going to get an EZA fairly soon, and he's probably going to be busted. So I got to get to link leveling some of these units that maybe I don't think about that are going to get EZAs, and like I'm going to want them full level 10 links. And the like worst case scenario, right, is let's say Golden Week, they do Boo Saga, and that's coming up fairly soon. In like, let's say it's a joint celebration. Like I would have like literally no time to prepare. So I'm probably going to get this guy in my link leveling team sooner rather than later. S tier Ultimate Gohan's another one I haven't link level. I got to get him done too because he's going to be a beast as well. So starter turn defense, 176k defense, right? Now, I think the reason why people would regard Tech Vegito as better is because he's getting more defense on orb. You can see we grab orb, defense doesn't change. This guy should be putting up much better attack stats though. So we'll see as like an offensively powered unit how this guy is looking. Let's see here. Yeah, 3.2. Like I feel a lot better about that attack stat. Now, it's a bummer because, like they don't link together, but like, I could see Tech Vegito in slot 1 with like his dodge and then buffing the rotation. Then you'd be buffing this Vegito in the middle, who then would also be buffing the slot 3 unit. It could be kind of interesting, but yeah, they wouldn't link together. So I don't know. I could potentially see down the road that Dokkan just opens it up and says same name units link. I mean, when we get to the point where there's just way too many same name units, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I got to slide physical Vegito off here. So let's go ahead and do this. And this. And this. Okay. I don't know. Well, physical Vegito might get an attack here, but if we crit, he probably won't. And if we like additional super like STR Vegito usually does, but we'll see. Oh yeah, definitely. This Goku's going to survive for sure. So yeah, let's see how good physical Vegito is. I'm prepared for like my 500k attack stat here, by the way. Okay, 900k. Still under a mil though. And it's like, yeah, he's got counters, but counters that will do literally no damage. So this guy on an EZA though, I think could be quite interesting. Like with all the additionals. Actually, the one I'm really looking at is Tech Vegito Blue. I think is going to be insane. I do think for the download celebration, Future Saga is a real possibility because, dude, they need an update so bad. It's been a hot minute since they've had an update. I think pretty much since the 5th year anniversary, since they've had like a big buff to Future Saga. And those units are so old and outdated now. You think of like Int Goku Black, and like that Easy A Goku Zamasu, who's just basically useless. So here we're at like a 2.6 mil attack stat. We didn't get nearly as many orbs there, so that's part of it. And we're not being supported other than Tien, but we don't have like another support in slot 3. So yeah, it really depends on the orbs. But here's the thing, like this Vegito, like, yeah, the 3 key is nice, but so the Tech Vegito like had, I think, more of a purpose as like a slot 1 like on rotation unit. This guy, like, maybe you'd have him as a floating key support, but like Busaga's got better supports you're going to use. Sure, let's transform this guy. Why not? There's better like attack and defense supports you're usually going to run, right? Oh, and of course we're getting supered right away. And so like with Vegito, right? Like, I think his purpose is to be an attacker. Like he's got crit, he's got attack nuking or whatever. I mean, if you're running him maybe with an orb changer and like you're getting him consistently a lot of orbs, yes. But there's like on Busaga, like so competitive, like there's so many other options you're gonna run. You know, on Patara, he could be a bit of a fit because Patara does have some good supports though as well, right? But maybe on Patara you run him on like a super class, but like even Patara's got like better options. I think you're gonna run. Battle of Wits probably has better options. I mean, Battle of Wits, if you're running Battle of Lit, or not Battle of Wits, Final Trump Card, if you're running Final Trump Card alone as a category, like the supports there might not be that crazy. I think they've got like Topo and maybe not too much else for Final Trump Card. I'd have to look, but I don't know. It just seems kind of like a niche unit here. We'll try him here in slot 1. Yeah, like 150k defense with like he's getting 30% on super, but he's gonna be still under 200k defense. So like he's definitely not going to defend in any relative content, right? Let's see what he can do for like attack nuking here. Let's just do a little attack nuke here. It doesn't matter what color orb he grabs. So I have the nuking set up from Tech Vegito, so I'm going to get all tech here. But that is the nice thing, is that their nuke doesn't like need a certain type. It doesn't need rainbow, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, let's just do this. And then yeah, we're going to get full 23. So in the like impossible situation that you like somehow get 23 orbs without nuking items, sure, I bet he's going to put up a pretty decent number here, but the defense is still 150k. Like even in Legendary Goku event, like the original one that we're running, like he's going to take damage in this event, right? Yeah, 5.3 mil. But like, you know, yeah, if I compare him to a Dokkan Fest, but like you could look at physical Dokkan Fest Raditz can do like 5 mil and he's considered like terrible, right? So like the thing is so like that 5 mil we just put up, there are other banner units that can do that. Like I'm thinking of like that Tech Super Saiyan Trunks. Like he can put up those kind of numbers and he can just do it like for free after a couple of stacks. He doesn't need to like nuke a bunch of orbs or anything like that, right? The Kid Goten and the Kid Trunks, they can put up like 6 to 7 mil attack stats. And they don't need to get a full field of orbs to do it, right? They just need to stack for a couple turns. So, I mean, there are definitely way more impressive banner units. So, I literally see myself using Vegito like zero. Even Tech Vegito, like how cool he is, I still don't know how much I'm going to use him because Busaga is so stacked, right? His teams are so stacked. I'm not going to run Battle of Wits, or not Battle of Wits, I mean Final Trump Card. They're like a 150 lead. So I'm not going to run that. And like right now, I want to run 200% leads. So yeah, I don't know. They're okay. They're okay, right? You know, if you're a newer player, you don't have like a huge roster. That's the thing I have to keep in mind, right? I have almost every unit in the game, so not everyone has that luxury. So definitely, like he could definitely like the Int and Tech Vegito. I think the Tech Vegito more. I definitely like him more. The Int one definitely could be like a slot in unit, like if you're just desperate and like you need to fill something. Let's try physical Vegito in slot 1, see his counters a little bit. And then I can get a few more orbs. What? Oh, see, that's the thing. Like, if he took the left path, I get an extra orb, but it goes for more key instead. It's kind of like what Ningen was talking about with Tech Janemba, where like you want to get the 4 orbs to get the support, but you could grab 3 orbs of the same type. Technically, it would be more key, but then he doesn't get the support. Well, we just had it right there. We've got a nuking unit that will nuke with any orb, but because the same type orbs technically give more key, we only got 3 orbs instead of 4. So that was kind of, I mean, the 1 orb isn't going to make a huge difference, but I don't know, it's another 20% attack we're leaving on the table, right? So that definitely is a flaw that Dokkan needs to fix. I think they just flat out need a way for you to, yeah, 300k counters. They flat out just need a way for you to like choose your path. I don't know how hard that would be, but yeah. And then when Vegito here isn't getting a ton of orbs, he's under 3 mil. And like when you're only a key support and your defense isn't great, like where are you running this guy? And he's on very competitive teams, like I said. So I don't know. I'm not crazy impressed with the Vegito. I did definitely like Tech Vegito more as I used them, but like I said, I don't know how often I'm going to use either of these guys. So anyways, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think of these Vegitos. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.